Hello, everybody. I have a little bit of a green screen. I feel the need for green in the trees here. I just wanted to briefly come on, have a little chat for the evening runs out. It's a beautiful storm happening here. So I had some interest, some questions, some curiosity from people in Kundalini group, one of my Kundalini groups, with how to move the sexual energy, root chakra energy, what to do with it. So I thought I'd just come on and do a little brief chat here, not the whole 9 yards, because that's a lot. But I thought I'd answer that question a little bit to give people direction, the best I know, the way I know. So there's a lot of men to asking that question, not that it makes a big difference. It's some differences, but similar for everybody, and they did not know how to or what to do with their sexual energy, of which there is as many recipes for soup as you can do with your sexual energy. But from what I understand and what I know and what I've experienced, I'm just going to give it a go. So your sexual energy, in my book, is the same as your life force energy. It's the creative energy that we're all born from. It's where it starts at the root seal. Otherwise, we wouldn't be born into this world, right? And we're also birthed through that canal too. So it's different for people depending on where they're at, what level you're at, and where you're at in the world. But it can be overwhelming. And there is so many good teachers and people out there showing what to do with it now. However, society as a whole, mainstream, does not show you what to do with that, because it doesn't want you to know what to do with that, because then you'd be your own superpower, right? You'd be in charge of your energy all the time, 24/7, and you'd not be able to be controlled or manipulated by anybody or anything, which is quite a good thing. So what I was shown to do with it is basically to use it as a creative life force energy. Often Kundalini or awakened people have a very, very strong, intense sexual energy, so it can be really uncomfortable. I know sometimes I've been forced to hang out there, and it just becomes a little bit overwhelming because I don't want to live in that seal. So I will do a breath work personally to move it up. So that is taking the energy from the root seal, first seal, and breathing it literally all the way up through the center of your body into my chest, the back of my body, the spine, as long as I'm pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up, like through a straw, as Dr. Joe will teach you. Up to the crown, up to the third eye, up to the pineal gland, and actually all into my antibodies, because I want that energy as reusable energy. And I have better things to do with it, aka healing for me, and extending my life, and healing my own body and other people's. So after saying that, the best way to do it is through a breath, which I will do a session on the breath I do separately from this video to help you out or to share with people who need to know it. However, I have a little bit of a different take on it, a little different caveat on this, as in the way I was trained. And I was trained to go to a place in the center of my chest, always, first and foremost, to know what to do, to find the right way for me. And that point in the center of my chest became my whole life and activated my heart center. And there's many stories I can share about that. Wasn't always pretty, but it was always blissful. So I would first of all, foremost, go to a point in the center of my chest and hold strong there, hold firm there, and take in and out breaths to the center of my chest to get that activated, or to know where I I live, where my home is. And that will change over time. It changes all the time. It's never the same twice, but you will get to be able to work with that. So I would breathe in and out first with the center of my chest as much as possible, whether I was sitting straight in a chair, whether I was laying down on a massage table or a healing table, or something flat surface on the floor if needs be. And I would breathe in and out through the center of my chest. Often, for me, that knows what to do. My heart center, my inner fire, my golden heart knows what to do. Some chimes going in the breeze. So it will actually move that energy for me. And after much repetition, it will move that energy where it needs to go, through whatever seals it needs to go through, because I am not in charge of my seals and what they do when. My heart center is. And then it will move it up automatically through my throat, through the back of my head, to the pineal, to the crown, and to any other cosmic places it needs to go. It literally is that simple. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. It's just focus on the point in the center of your chest. You can go within and meditate. You can hum, you can sing, you can do breath meditation. You can learn to breathe in and out through the point of your center of your chest. That knows how to help you to move your sexual energy up. But at the same time, because it has a flow around and down and up again, and it can also flow down and out and up again, you can do special breathwork exercises to move that sexual energy. And I'll dive deeper into this a little bit more in another video, but it's also good to know a little bit about your sexual energy on a soul basis, an energy basis, a spiritual basis, for want of another word, not just to expend it into the world, though there's nothing wrong with that, but you are wasting it, your own energy, like creative energy. So it's good for you to know what to do when and why. So I would dive a bit deeper into what that is about and not listen to foolishness. It's your energy. It's your body. It's your life. It's your energetic system. It's your future. Also, when you get into your own creative energy, your soul purposed energy, your heart center energy, your awakened energy, what are you going to do with that? You know, you're just going to sit on a chair and meditate the rest of your life, or you're going to advance that. So if you do have the ability to get to know your own heart center more, and listen in, tune into that, like dialing into your own heart, it will give you the challenges, the insights, and the inspirations and the excitement of what you're going to do with that energy. Excuse me, which is a lot more exciting than society tells you to do with that energy. So that's all I wanted to dive into today. There's such a lot more comes with it, but basically, you can do the breath work and you can pull it up right through the core of your being, right through your heart. Take a pause and pull it out through the top of your crown. And there's lots of teachers who will teach you that. I will give you some notes. But, however, I would highly recommend that before doing all of that, you learn to know your heart center. You focus on the point in the center of your chest, that golden globe, that glowing orb, that warm feeling, that fuzzy feeling, that flower, that light, that flame, and get very familiar with your best friend in there, because it will guide you what to do through any circumstance or situation, or if not, guide you to the right people who do know what to do. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Focus on the point of your center of your chest and let it show you what to do. Okay. Have a good day. Talk to you again soon. Much love from my heart to yours. Bye.